Hi, I'm Joe Noble and I'm a watch manager here at Swaddling Coat Fire Station. This is Blue Watch. We're very pleased to welcome you to our first ever virtual open day. I'm sorry we can't welcome you into the station at the moment, but hopefully this will give you an insight into what we do here at Swaddling Coat Fire Station and through the rest of the brigade. I've been a firefighter now for 13 years, and you might be surprised to know that most of the incidents that we attend are not fires. They're actually very varied. We go to RTCs, that's road traffic collisions. We go to animal rescues, lift rescues, people stuck in swings and other objects, people stuck in machinery, people with cars on top of them. A lot of our work here in Derbyshire Fire and Rescue Service, it isn't responding to emergencies at all. It's actually prevention work that we undertake in our communities. We go out to businesses and visit them and make sure they're safe. We go out to people's homes, we fit smoke alarms, and we pass a safety message on through campaigns throughout the year. Here at Swaddling Coat, we're what's called a day crewing station, and we work from 7 in the morning till 7 at night, 4 days on, 4 days off. The rest of the time this station is crewed by an on-call unit that respond from the local area. We're a Swaddling Coat Blue Watch. There's usually 7 of us, but 2 are away on leave today.
Hi, my name is David Nightingale and I'm a firefighter here on Swaddling Coat Blue Watch. I've been a firefighter since 2016. Here I am outside our training house. This is where we practice our BA procedures and work on our skills working in limited visibility, searching for casualties and improving our procedures in general.
I'm Carl. I've been in the service for about 10 years now.
I'm Steph, and here at SWAD we take our gym routines very seriously. It's very important for us to remain extremely fit so we can pass our fitness tests every year.
Hi, my name's Jonathan. I've been in the fire service 18 years. This is our lecture room. As you can see by the computer, this is where we keep up to date with our technical training.
On the way to the incident, currently you will see the OIC, who is the officer in charge, booking the appliance out on radio. This is to tell control that we're on our way to the job and to tell control how many people we have on the fire engine. He confirms for the driver that he knows where he's going, and the appliance proceeds to the incident. Next, the OIC will ask for the thermal imaging camera. This is to assist him when he arrives at the incident to locate the fire and the severity of the fire. On the way to a house fire, the BA crew in the back will start to don into their breathing apparatus sets. The sets are sat into the seat to allow the wearer to slip their arms into the straps and do up their webbing around their body. On arrival at the job, this allows the wearers to step off the fire engine and be able to drop their masks straight on and be timely in their response to the incident. On arrival at the incident, the information gathered by the officer in charge points to the fact that one person is missing in the risk area. Watch Manager Noble commits 2 BA wearers to locate the casualty and effect a rescue.
going to show you now some of the equipment we carry on the fire engine. This locker behind me is our RTC locker. RTC stands for Road Traffic Collision, so we attain quite a few of these. Okay, starting from the bottom here, we have our cutting equipment. This is our big hydraulic equipment. These are the hoses. This is the hydraulic pump that pumps hydraulic oil through the hoses to activate the cutters, the spreaders and the ram. Okay, these are the cutters we use. These cutters are used to cut vehicles, usually when we're taking roofs off and things like that. Okay, these are the spreaders. The jaws open wide to spread things apart. We have various small tools in the toolbox. And we have large saws to cut things up. We have axes, sledgehammers, crowbars, bolt croppers and saws in this tray here. Up here we have our lighting system so that we can light up the area where we're working. And up here we have the airbags so that we can connect one of our cylinders to this equipment and inflate the airbags to lift things up. And this is the RTC locker.
I'm going to show you through what's behind these doors now. This is our pump bay at the rear of the fire engine. Okay, so pretty much every fire appliance in Derbyshire looks like this or very similar to this. We're starting with the breathing apparatus entry control board. This is here as a safety device for our BA wearers. So you'll have seen earlier in the open day when we put 2 BA wearers into the house to rescue a casualty. Basically each of those wearers will have a tally on their set, and they take that tally out and pop it into here. So it's basically like a register you do at school. So if anything does go wrong in that building and we have safety concerns, we have a list of everybody who's in there. We know the pressures they have, the pressure is the air in their cylinders. And it also gives us a time when they should be exiting the building too, because every set basically has a duration in it, and you shouldn't be in the building for longer than that duration. In the centre of the locker, the big red device, that's our pump. The fire engine actually contains 1,800 litres of water, which seems like quite a lot, but when we get to an incident it can run out very fast, especially if we use 2 of our actual hose lines. It can be gone within a minute and a half. So what we use to supplement the water in the appliance is this. It's basically a big tap. So it's our hydrant key and bar. And for off screen now, we're going to have Johnny demonstrate. This is how we'd plug it into our fire engine. So Johnny's running out a hose line, and he plugs it into the tank fill. And then when Johnny charges this line of hose, we'd get water in from the ground, and I simply open this lever, and I've got an almost unlimited supply of water then, so I can do everything I need. The pump is actually controlled by quite a snazzy little unit up in the left-hand top corner of it. It's basically like an iPad really. We can press what pressure we want on the actual main hoses or the hose reels. It tells us how much water we've got, coming in, so it's a really useful tool for us for working out how much water we actually have. So up at the top we have our short extension ladder, which is kind of like our do-it-all ladder. We use that inside houses. It's easy to get into lofts. If we're going up to like a first story window, we can use that ladder as well. Sorry. These 3 items here, this is suction hose. So if we need to take water out of a lake or a pond or something like that, we attach all that together and put this device here on, which is called a basket strainer, which is to stop any fish getting sucked up into it. And we can basically just take water from pretty much anywhere we'd like.
In this back locker we have our water rescue gear, which is our specialist gear, I guess. We have Dave here wearing the water rescue gear. He's donning a dry suit, which will keep us warm and dry in the water for obvious reasons. He's also wearing a PFD, which is a flotation device which everyone must wear if they are in or near the water. helmets obviously of safety. We'll go to jobs such as people trapped in flood, so if they're trapped in their cars, we will go out to them, and if we can make the rescue safely, we will do, or we'll wait for our higher response to arrive at the incident. Also, in this back locker, we have our chemical protection suits, modelled by Carl. We would wear these to any instance that would involve chemicals that could harm us, or any gases in the air that could potentially harm us as well. Not very often seen or worn, but they're just in case we need them.
Okay, in this bit of locker here, we've got our hose reels. As you can see, they're a lot smaller and more manoeuvrable than the large hoses, so when we're going to building fires or anything that we need to get to work quickly, these are a lot faster to get to work. Obviously they deliver a much lower volume of water, but they are much quicker and easier to get to work. This front locker here carries a variety of kit. We've got lines for just general purpose up at the top there. The main thing that we have is this red bag here. This is our SWAR kit, our safe working at height gear. If we get any incidents where someone's trapped above or below ground where there's a risk of falling, then we can get access to that person, get a harness onto them, and either effect a rescue ourselves or wait for a SWAR level 2 team to arrive from elsewhere in the county. In this locker we also have the PPV, the positive pressure ventilation fan. The idea behind this is to make conditions in the building much more tenable for anyone who's trying to escape and for our BA teams going in searching. So we'll put this by an inlet, pressurise the room or the building, try and get as much smoke out as possible, and just make everything a lot easier to walk through. Obviously the less smoke there is, the better visibility and the less nasties people are breathing in if they're in there.